God bless you this morning. This is Pastor Nate. Thank you for joining me on this Tuesday morning. It is my absolute pleasure. Y'all, a storm, a tornado just came through and just ripped through all these YouTube ships and these alliances and these so-called friendships. Just caused them to crumble. I wonder if they were stable in the first place, if they were so easy to be dissolved. But through all of that, there's one that's still standing. One didn't crumble. The two ladies involved decided to talk it out. Not only talk it out, but they worked it out. Because many people attempt to talk about it, then they wind up fussing and cussing and screaming and hollering. You can't even hear what both of them are saying.
Please say some real life, like you
Did
started
you
boring
not
now.
say,
Y'all starting to be boring.
Don't get on playing.
But that did not go that way when these two ladies worked it out. And these two ladies are none other than Fyebabe and Lady P. This scenario is worthy of a God Moment Award. But because the two ladies have already been a recipient of the God Moment, I'm not going to give them that reward. However, I wanted to talk about it because it was such a good example. It was such a teachable moment. And it was a God moment. It was a good example of how to resolve conflict, because many people have worked with each other for a year, 2 years, and then something occurred. It just destroyed the relationship. Yes, it just destroyed the relationship. But these two women, when they faced a difficult spot this weekend, they got on it. They got on it so fast it made my head swim. They didn't give it time to grow legs. They didn't give people time to speculate and spread rumors and carry and bring bones. They got on top of the matter. That's a teachable moment. We could learn from Lady P and Fyebabe. Yes, that's how you work it out. That's how you resolve conflict. Ooh. And y'all know me. I wouldn't be Pastor Nate if I didn't attach a scripture to it. Y'all know it. Come on now. That's what my channel is about. Don't act fresh. Don't act new. Y'all know I'm strictly about the word. I'll talk about secular things. I'll talk about issues in the world. I'll talk about issues on the YouTube streets. But it's always going to be a biblical lesson behind it. Yes. There's a scripture in Matthew 18 and 15 says if you have an issue or a fault with your brother or your sister, you go to them. Yes, you don't go to nobody else. You go to them. Those two were on a panel and they talked it out together. There was no interference and they worked it out. I want you to take a listen to this clip.
I ain't no member on Chopper Channel. I don't be sitting in his chat. I just so happened to be peeping one night, and he was over there dragging, and I dropped down, and I left him alone.
No, I understand.
Ooh, friend, didn't they teach us? They taught us how to work it out. That's how you do it. I want to thank you for your support. If you like these videos, don't forget to subscribe, share it, and like. Now listen, tonight on the Smart Show, don't be afraid. Now y'all falling off because of this death series. I think death is scaring you guys, but don't be afraid. We need to talk about it. I promise you. Tonight we're going to talk about Ready or Not, Here I Come. Death is very intrusive. When it's time, it's not going to knock on your door. It ain't going to call you before it comes. It's just going to come right on in. We also going to talk about, can you pass away? Can you die? Let me say pass away because I don't want to scare nobody. I think the word death scares people. Can you check out of here before your time? A lot of people say you don't go until it's time. Come on in tonight. You might find out something different. We're going to talk a little bit about the rapture. Everybody might not just die a natural death. Some of us might get caught up in the rapture. If you believe there's a rapture, come on into the Smart Show tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to talk about it. Listen, friend, don't meet me there. Beat me there. And don't be selfish. Tell somebody. In fact, tell everybody. Lottie, Dottie, Molly, how many bodies? Everybody. Now, in the meantime, in between time, be at peace and not in pieces.